Some of you may or may not have seen the video in which I'm about to show you, but just in case you haven't, I'm going to play the video and then I'm going to give my play-by-play commentary. So it's going to be kind of a stop and go type of thing. So I'm going to play it all the way through first without me saying anything, and then I'm going to rewind it back and break down what just happened.
But I don't need to tell you that information, man.
If you want to come into my building...
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already
you
used
did not.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No, can you show me the key fob into this
I'm
building?
not showing you anything. And the second, man, I'm bound to walk through where I live at, so.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in. No. Who are you going up to the fourth floor to see? No, I want to know who you're going to see.
So now you gotta follow me.
I am.
Why?
Friends. And why you're here.
Because I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on a good note. I don't want to do no dealings with you. I'm going to my house. Where I live at. Where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself then as a neighbor. I would like to introduce myself.
I do not want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. That's my next.
Okay, so y'all just saw the video for yourselves. I wanted to play it all the way through. Now I'm going to play it back and break down to you what just happened, even though y'all can pretty much form for yourselves what just occurred.
Asking is what unit?
But I don't need to tell you that information, man.
If you want to come into my building...
It's not.
Hold on. First instance right there. This is that ownership thing that white people feel that they have. Now, if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago, I did a video about this white guy who stopped these black boys from getting into a student apartment complex when he said that, in so many words, they weren't allowed to be there, and then claimed that it was his building. This woman right here just said the same exact thing that that white guy did. She says, you can't come into my building. And I'm glad that the brother came back and said, well, you don't own the building. And she doesn't. But they think that anywhere they step foot at, they own. So if they are to step into your space that was yours is now theirs. If they step on your shoe, that shoe no longer belongs to you, it belongs to them. If they step foot into your car, that car that you paid for no longer is yours, but it is now theirs. Wash, rinse, repeat.
At your building, you're not the owner. You pay rent.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already
You
used
did
my.
not.
Okay, man,
Okay. He said he buzzed in, showed the key that proved that he buzzed in. First off, he didn't have to do that because fuck her. Okay. And she's going to try and tell him that he did not buzz in. Okay, well, how would you know if he didn't buzz in? He just showed you his key. Clearly, no one could let him in because based on what I was hearing, they said this is a luxury style apartment complex that he lives in. And I think this is in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No, can you show me the key fob into this
I'm
building?
not showing you anything.
See, there she go again. Can you show me the key to get in the building? Bitch, are you blind? He just showed you the goddamn key. which he shouldn't have had to have done.
And then second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at, so.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me?
There she go again. So he breezed right past her and just like kept on walking. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" I absolutely hate when white women do that shit. Especially when it comes to us. I really hate that shit. But I applaud him for just breezing right past her. And then she had the typical white woman look on her face like, I can't believe this black man just walked past me and just denied me my authority. The authority that she thought she had.
Wow.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
Where are you going? Do you have a...
She's still questioning him where he's going, even though he clearly stated that he lives there. He's going to his apartment and trying to get away from your scary ass.
key fob that looks like this?
So now now she gonna show up her key and say, "Why doesn't yours look like this?"
You can film all you want. I'm not...
She says she can film all you want. Well, in that case, hopefully her job finds this video and she gets fired, and see how much she is arrogant then.
being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked in...
Well, you are being rude and you are being disrespectful, because I highly doubt that you would have did that to a white person.
to a building that I was taking my dog out.
Oh, right here. Let me stop right there. She said she was taking her dog out, probably to walk or maybe relieve itself. So now you are depriving your dog of exercise and or releasing piss or shitting so you can come and confront this guy that you feel is suspicious, even though he has a key to his apartment in that complex to prove that he lives there.
And push your way in.
He didn't push his way in. He pushed past your rude ass.
No.
So you saw what she did, right? She dropped everything that she did and got right onto that elevator with this guy that she does not know and just rode in the elevator with him to where he was going.
Who are you going up to the fourth floor to see?
There she go again. Who you going up there to see? That's none of your damn business who he's going up there to see. And like he said, he's going to his apartment. But one thing I am though glad is that he didn't respond to her. He just let her ask questions and become even more frustrated. See, sometimes ignoring them pisses them off even more because they always demand an answer, especially when it comes to us. That's why I say they are not far removed from their slave master ancestors. And doesn't she look like Miss Piggy mixed with Amy Schumer?
No, I want to know who you're going to see.
Now, he is trying to get to his floor, and what does she do? She reaches over to press the emergency button to keep the elevator from moving. That's harassment, and that's like, isn't that classified as kidnapping? She keeps asking him who he's going to see like that's any of her goddamn business.
So now you gotta call him.
I am.
Why?
Friends. And why you're here.
And I like how he did that. She said, "So you're going to follow me?" And she said, "Yes." And he said, "Why?" She paused and she couldn't give a good answer. I don't know what she said. If any of y'all can make out what she said right there at that point at the 1 minute and 51 second mark, please let me know down in the comments, because I couldn't really make out what she said, but it sounded like some bullshit.
I live here.
And if you do, then I'd like to meet you because...
Okay, he said, "Because I live here." And she said, "Okay, but if you do, I would like to meet you." Well, that's not a very good first impression on how to meet somebody, by blocking them from getting in, accusing them of not living there, following them into the elevator, holding the elevator so they can't move, and constantly badgering them with a bunch of bullshit questions. And that's not making a good first impression on somebody you just met. In the first 5 minutes of this encounter that he's had with you, he's already seen that you are a crazy, psychotic ass bitch.
Your neighbor, and
You didn't start off on a good note. I have no.
Exactly. There he goes. She didn't start off on a good note.
I don't want to know this.
Like, it makes you wonder, do you question all of the new neighbors like that, or it's just him? I bet you any amount of money it's just him.
I'm going to my house. I'm going to my house where I live at, where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself as a neighbor.
See, now it gets even more creepier. Like, it really gets even more creepier because now it goes from badgering to kidnapping to damn near borderline stalking, because now she's constantly following this guy, and she has her dog with him, and the dog is on a leash, but the dog is following him too.
I would like to introduce myself.
I do not want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. That's my next.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the video right there. In case y'all didn't know, this woman's name, let me see if I can get back to that point in the video where I see her face. And there's that typical white woman's face right there with that of the lips. I can't stand that shit either. But her name is Hilary Brooke Mueller, or Hilary Mueller Brooke. And they someone got a hold of all her information. I'm not going to say it on this video, but I saw it on the Savoy Show's Instagram page, like somewhere in the comments. If you would like to go on Instagram and look through the comments and find that additional information I'm talking about, they put down her address. They got a hold of her husband's name and her dad's name. Or maybe it was the husband's father's name. It was some relation to her and her husband. They got a hold of it. But this woman damn near pulled a borderline Amber Guyger. Only difference is she wasn't a cop, and she didn't have a gun, and she didn't come in through his apartment. But she felt bold enough to question this black man who clearly lived there. Why was he there? Just like I told you in the beginning with the white guy questioning why those black boys were there. And of course he ended up getting fired because he ended up showing his gun. He didn't pull it, but he showed it like he was about to pull that gun on him. All because they can't mind their business. See, it's one thing if us as black people want to separate from them, but it's the thing of how do they stay away? Because this guy is just minding his business, and in comes this invader, this colonizing cunt, into his space because she feels she has every right to do so. And the way she kept coming at him like that, it almost sounded like she almost wanted something. It damn near sounded sexual at the same time. And this woman is married to what I assume is probably another white guy. Like, I wonder if her husband has seen this. The icing on the cake would not only be for her to get fired, but for her husband to divorce her ass. Now that would be funny. But then again, he might condone her actions as well, because who knows what her husband is like as a person, or what her dad is like as a person. But we got her name. Like I said, her name is Hilary Brooke Mueller, or Hilary Mueller Brooke is one of the two. But I do know her first name is Hilary. And there you go. The historical white bitch in the flesh. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.